At his very first press conference in 2009, President Barack Obama promised his administration would offer Americans
an unprecedented level of transparency and accountability.
But the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation is now investigating whether that's true when it comes to the emails belonging to Obama's first Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton. Clinton now called to testify about the details surrounding her decision just days before being sworn in as a U.S. government official to hire an IT specialist to set up a private email server in the basement of her home in Chappaqua, New York, in violation of government rules. The server was tethered to Clinton's personal BlackBerry, she says because
it would be easier to carry just one device for my work and for my personal emails instead of two. Looking back, it would have been better if I'd simply used a second email account.
The question of whether Clinton mishandled classified emails began as part of a heated political investigation by Republicans into Clinton's oversight of the 2012 attack on the mission in Benghazi, Libya. But it gained legitimacy when an inspector general for the State Department referred the matter to the FBI.
In the federal government, you have an obligation to report security spills, to report mishandling of sensitive information. Here, it appears as though we might have had that on a grand scale.
During her time as Secretary of State, more than 62,000 emails traveled through the Clinton server. More than 2,000 emails contained classified information, according to the State Department and intelligence officials, something Clinton has denied.
What we've got here is a case of overclassification. I am not concerned about it. I am not worried about it. And no Democrat or American should be either.
The questions were, Secretary Clinton, if you get indicted, would you drop out?
Oh, for goodness, that is not going to happen. I'm not even answering that question.
Despite Hillary Clinton answering questions from federal investigators about her emails, the chances of her being charged with any wrongdoing are unlikely. That's because the U.S. Department of Justice has issued guidance that any investigation cannot affect the outcome of the U.S. presidential election being held in November. Kimberly Halkett, Al Jazeera, Washington.